Hello, my name is Joe Jernigan, and I'm Minister of Pastoral Care here at Bellevue, and it's my joy today to talk to you about hospital ministry. It's a vital part of showing compassion for people who are hospitalized. They and their families need love, support, contact, and prayer. Perhaps you're interested in reaching out to those in need, but maybe don't feel confident in your ability to help. I've made numerous hospital visits over the ministry of many years. I don't claim to be an expert, but I do have some experience. So let me suggest some guidelines that may assist you to take that step of showing compassion to someone who's in the hospital. First, before reaching out to a patient or a family member, always pray first. The Holy Spirit wants to use you to bless others. Make sure you are clean before the Lord. Then, whether you visit in person, by phone call, or text message, remember to focus on the one who is sick. Let that conversation be the most important item on your mind at that moment. And then, when you contact a patient or family member, try to be as upbeat or optimistic as you can. Often they're dealing with serious issues, so try to lighten their burden, not add to it. I'm not suggesting that you make light of the situation, but that you show kindness. And then, after the initial greetings, let them talk. Let them tell you what is on their heart, how they're doing, or how their family is getting along. That's it. It's okay to ask questions. Just try not to bombard them with questions. If you know them well, then by all means continue the conversation until you sense it's time to conclude. Then ask to pray with them. Most people will want you to pray. Then keep text messages brief and to the point. They may be overwhelmed with text, so keep that in mind, especially if they do not answer you promptly. And then offer to help in other ways if that's possible for you. Assure them of your love and prayers. And then last, be alert always to opportunities to share the gospel. You never know who you may encounter in the hospital room, maybe not the person who's actually hospitalized, but a family member, and you may have the opportunity to share the good news of Jesus with them. Now let me give you some basic do's and don'ts. Number one, do knock on the hospital room door and wait for a response. Number two, don't just barge into the room. Think of it like this. You're actually asking permission to enter someone's bedroom. It may not be a convenient time for you to visit. And then next, do introduce yourself unless you know the person well. Fourth, do smile and be pleasant. Number five, don't say something like this, "Oh no, my uncle died from that." Be careful about saying anything like that. Number six, don't give them anything to eat or drink without checking first with the nurse. Number seven, do keep your visit brief. The sick person may not feel like having a lengthy conversation. And then last, do thank God that He has used you to bless others. Well, if you'll keep these guidelines in mind, God will use you to be a blessing to others. People who are in the hospital need a word of encouragement, and you can offer that to them by following these simple guidelines. God bless you, and may He use you mightily in His kingdom work.